Hi Lorraine, I have a client now, I'm not just using myself, and I'm even wearing my new Nerdy Dirty Talk shirt, so you're welcome. She's been getting mad at me for not being professional enough in my videos. So, we're treating my client here, this is my mother, as though she has plantar fasciitis, aka the painful flat foot. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to inhibit both the lateral gastroc and lateral soleus, as well as the peroneals, and we're going to do some TFL as well, just because that also causes the internal rotation at the hip, which can, if that is the cause of the problem, that will definitely lead to some flat foot action. So if I can get you to just lay down, just kind of sit down. Sorry, I said sit down and lay. There we go. We're just going to toss one calf on here. There we go. Gotta find the lateral. So does that hurt? Excellent. Okay, just get you to roll up here. We're gonna do the gastroc first, and then we'll do the soleus after. So, feel that? Mm-hmm. Okay, it's good. So we're gonna hold this for 30 to 90 seconds, but for the sake of this video, we'll just do 30. Only one set though. Aren't you lucky?
I feel lucky.
Okay. Just one set. Yep, so just want to move it around and find the right spot. Right around there. Yeah. Good. Alright, and that's 30 seconds. I'll just shift it. I would go to the other leg, but no, you're right here already, so I may as well just get your soleus really quick. You feel this at all?
I feel something.
Is that it?
Yeah, just a pressure right there.
There we go. Okay. Good. Are you sure you don't have flat feet?
I'm sure. I get ticklish feet.
Alright, so I'm making the decision. We're not gonna do both legs. We're just gonna pretend that I'm doing both legs, because let's say she is evenly flat-footed. I would do both legs, but just for the sake of this video, I will only do the one leg, so you can get an idea of my cueing techniques. And oh, there we go. Yes, so we're only going to do one leg. So we've done the lateral gastroc, lateral soleus. Now if I can just get you to sort of flip onto your side like that, I'm going to get your peroneals. Yes, so just kind of. Does that hurt? No, nothing along this side of your leg. Okay.
Yeah, it feels tender there.
Pretend it hurts.
Okay, pretend it hurts.
Pretend it hurts like a lot.
Oh.
Go like.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So we found her spot. We're just gonna hold her here for about 30 to 90 seconds again. Yeah. She was nice enough to volunteer. No one else really wanted to. Alright, that's been 30 seconds, I believe. Alright, now we're going to do TFL really quick. So that hip, I'm going to need access to it.
Okay.
You just want to, I'm going to let you do it like yourself,
okay.
And just I want you to find the spot. You want to go, like, kind of touch your hips right in the front.
Okay.
And you'll just kind of feel the part that, like the muscly part that just sticks out a bit right where your pockets are.
Okay.
They're sort of in the front side area. I just want you to lay down with that part of your hip.
Okay.
Right on the foam roller. So you're going to be not totally level with the ground. You're going to be a little tilted.
Okay.
And just find a spot. And I'll maneuver you in directions if I need to.
Okay.
We need a bigger basement. Feeling anything?
I'm not sure if I'm too.
Maybe come a little bit further up. Anything at all?
Is it supposed to feel like painful?
Well, yeah. Like the same as like your calves. That's how it feels on me anyway. Okay, we're just going to say that it hurts.
Okay.
Because she has plantar fasciitis.
I have a high pain tolerance.
You are a mother.
Yes.
Okay, so we found the spot on her TFL. We're just going to get her to hold that position for about another 10 seconds. And of course, we would do the other side, but we're on a time limit here because my computer keeps going dark on me I actually, yeah. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Good.
Alright, that's good.
Okay.
That is enough. You can come on up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stretch out all those muscles that we just did.
Okay.
All of them except the peroneals. There's really not a safe way to stretch that.
Okay.
Without like totally hyperextending that joint. So stand up.
Alright.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is find a piece of the wall. I know we just got our walls painted. You use this one. So I want you to kind of just put the foot back, and I want you to rotate it so your heel's a bit in. And I want you to go that way. And when you're doing this, I want you to try and like raise your arch of your foot. So you kind of want to, when you're doing this, you sort of want to rotate your foot a bit this way, you know what I mean? No, the heel stays still.
Okay.
And then you're just trying to bring this off the ground. So you just kind of have to tilt your foot. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Feel that?
Yeah.
Right along there?
Yeah.
Good. Lots of the stuff that's just a little tricky just to get people in the position.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just a little strange. Okay, we're gonna hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. I get out of breath doing these videos because I just talk a lot. Okay, and right after this, don't move. I'm just gonna get you to bend that knee so you can sink a little further into it, and then you're gonna get lateral soleus by doing this. So again, try make sure you keep that sort of rotation of the foot.
Okay.
And do you feel that right along there? You bend the knee a bit more. Maybe you can walk the foot in a bit, closer to the wall.
Closer. Bring it in.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a bit further still.
Still?
You want to have you want to be bending here a lot.
Okay.
There you go. You feel it?
I just feel a general pull.
Have your knee bent like this much, like a significant bend. She feels this a lot. She really feels this stretch. Her calves are bigger than mine too.
That's not hard to do.
Oh, my mom beaking me in front of my teacher. That's nice. All right, that's been 20 seconds. That's good. So we've done lateral gastroc, lateral soleus. You can stand up.
Yep.
We're gonna do TFL now. Okay.
TFL. Okay.
So a really good TFL stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? We did the left one, right? We did the right one.
No, I did this one.
Okay, good. So what I want you to do is I want you to take this one, the one you were stretching,
right,
put it behind your foot a little, and then sort of rotate so your heel's pointing far away from you. Then what I want you to do is sort of kick the hip towards the leg. Towards the, yeah, so this way? No, this way actually, yeah.
Sorry.
And I want you to sort of tilt your spine a bit, and then you can put this arm over your head.
Huh. Do you want me to face the camera?
Sure, you can face the camera.
Okay, so you might have to reposition.
Do you feel that in the hip?
Yeah.
Good.
That's a good stretch.
Mm-hmm. Because the muscle in question, it goes from here to here. So by tilting that, we're lengthening it even further. And by putting it back there, we're lengthening it even further. It's science.
Tricks of the trade.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're just going to hold this another 10 seconds because we're doing it 20 to 30 seconds. And then we're going to do some isolated activation.
Okay.
Good stuff. And that should be good. Okay. So the first isolated activation thing we're going to do is we're going to do the tibialis anterior. Okay? So if I could just get you to just lay down, just kind of sit down how you were foam rolling before.
Okay.
Now, I'm just going to sort of get you to put one heel, that one, up here.
Okay.
Right about there. I'm not trying to foam roll you, I'm just giving you a bit of an edge here so your heel doesn't get in the way. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to apply pressure here, and I want you to raise your toe up.
Okay.
Bring it back bring your foot back as far as you can.
Okay.
While I'm doing it. And what we're going to go like 1 second up, we're going to hold at the top, and then 4 seconds on the way down. Okay?
So am I resisting?
You are resisting.
I am resisting.
You are resisting. So come down for me, please, and then just bring it up. A little bit harder, and then 2 seconds, and then let it down for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and down. 2, 3, 4. And up and down. 2, 3, 4. Feeling it? And
yeah.
up. down. Shit. 3, 4. My screen keeps going dark on me. I'm really sorry. I don't know how to change that setting. And up. A little harder. And down. 2, 3. Ooh, there's a little bit of a pop action.
Yeah.
And up. And down. 2.
Am I resisting? Like, trying really hard to resist? Is that what I'm doing?
No, just well, a little bit hard. Like you don't want to be sweating or anything,
No?
but
Okay.
you should definitely be feeling a little bit of something. So we're gonna do this for 10 to 15 reps, and we're gonna do, I believe, 1 to 2 sets.
Okay.
Yes, I think 1 to 3 sets. Yeah. And yes, again, we're following that sort of that tempo of 4 seconds down, and then 1 second up, and then 2 seconds at the top, and then down. All right, that was 15-ish. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do sort of the same thing, but we're gonna do it with, you want to have, like at the bottom, you want to have your foot here, sort of like put out that way, so that your the sole of your foot's facing this way a little bit, and then on the way up. So the way we want to be moving is, I want you to bring your toe up and pull it in like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, boom. So we're strengthening this, like the tibialis posterior.
Okay.
And that one right there, yeah.
Okay.
As well as anterior in this beautiful exercise. Okay, so I'm going to start you at the top actually.
Okay.
I'm going to start you right there. I want you to resist.
Okay.
And we're slowly going to bring you down. And up. Good. That was really good. And up. And down. And up. Hold for 2. And down. 2, 3, 4. And up. Hold for 2. Down. 2, 3, 4. Up. Hold for 2. And down. 2, 3, 4. That was 5. We're just going to do 5 more. It's fun, isn't it?
Oh, it's exciting.
It's not. It's better than foam rolling. Up. And down. 2, 3, 4. Up. So just for the cameras, I'm just going to explain a little further. I'm having her dorsiflex and invert her foot on the concentric movement, and sort of plantar flex and a little bit of eversion on the way down. So we are activating the tibialis posterior in this exercise. And that's 9, and we'll do 1 more. I have an internal counter in case you're wondering.
That's cool.
I know, right? Like with clients, it's like, I don't know how, but I just know you've done 8 reps right now. We'll do 1 more for 11. And good. Okay, now we're going to work the gluteus medius, okay?
Okay.
Which is sort of the opposite of the one we stretched right here.
Okay.
So all we're going to do, just get my foam roller out of the way. All we're going to do is I'm gonna hold on to this. I have this set up for the integration, not for the activation. That's okay. Improvise. So I'm gonna have you can hold on to the wall.
Okay.
I'm going to have you step into this, please. Now what I want you to do is I want you to turn your foot out like that. There we go. And then what I want you to do is bring it back and slightly out, okay?
Okay.
So you should feel a nice little pinch in your butt.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it already?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
you
I'm
do it.
going to give you a bit of resistance.
Okay.
Now again with the same tempo. So like take 1 second to get there. Hold
Okay.
for 2. Down 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay. And go. Hold for 2 and down 2, 3, 4. And go again. And down 2, 3, 4. So we're doing this for the gluteus medius, particularly the posterior fibers, because that is what sort of forces external rotation at the hip, which would, if she had plantar fasciitis and the flat foot, it would definitely help sort of externally rotate that hip so that, you know, she wasn't constantly in a pronated position. And 5. And hold for 2 and down 2. Just trying to be a little slower on the way down.
Okay.
And down 2, 3, was excellent. Good. Feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we have to do these in class. Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I promise I'm gonna have that fixed by my next. Thing. All right, and down 2, 3, 4, and up. Hold for 2, and down 2, 3, 4, and up. Hold for 2, and down 2, 3, 4, and we'll just do one more. Hold for 2, and down 2, 3, 4. Excellent. That, I believe, brings an end. Oh, my computer brings an end to our activation. Now what we're going to do is we're going to integrate. So what that means is we're basically just going to perform very large dynamic movements while incorporating the muscles that we just isolated. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have you put both feet through here. So I'll demonstrate it first.
Okay.
Put both feet through here. And what you're going to do is, back up for the camera, I want you to focus on having your feet not flat because you have flat feet.
Mm-hmm.
So just focus on sort of like, you might want to pull it, well you're going to be forced to pull, so I want you to step to one side, and then bring your other leg over. It's very simple, it's a small movement, but it works. Okay, so you're just going to take a step over, and then a step over. There's no real tempo here, you just want to make sure it's very slow and very controlled. And just do like 3 one direction, and 3 others. Same thing, about 10 to 15 reps total. Yeah, okay, so. Good stuff, okay. And keep those big toes on the ground though.
Okay.
When you step over, try and bring your leg just a bit higher up. There you go. Just sort of like you're stepping over like a little, like 2 inches or something. Get out of the camera's way. That's 5, I believe. Yeah, it should be 1 more. And then come back this way. That was 6. We'll do 4 more.
I definitely feel it back there. I don't know.
Yeah. That's good. That's the glute medius?
Yeah.
Yeah. And 10. Good stuff. All right, that's the end of the first one.
Okay.
The second one we're going to do is, let me just refer to my notes really quick. We're going to do wall ball squats with dorsiflexion. So I'm just going to grab this exercise ball we have back here. Hang tight. Look pretty. Okay. I got the ball. So what we're going to do is I'm going to hold this here so that you can get into position with the ball against your back. What you're just going to do, if you could just rotate the camera, that'd be awesome. Okay, there we go. So what I'm going to get you to do is put your feet a little bit far out in front of you, kind of right there. I'm just going to get you to lift your toes off the ground, maybe a bit further even, and then I'm just going to get you to squat down. Come down to 90, just like you're sitting in a chair, and back up again. The tricky part is making sure that you don't bring your feet out so that the soles of your feet are sort of pointing out.
Okay.
That's the tricky part. You want to make sure that doesn't happen, so kind of almost have them point in and up.
Okay.
So we're going to do 1 with your toes up, 1 with your toes down.
Okay.
Okay? Good stuff. There you go.
Slow? Is this slow?
Oh, that's good. That's
Okay.
good.
Okay,
Then
so
just
now-
toss your feet a little further in front of you even.
Okay.
Because once you sit down,
Okay.
your knees pop out.
Okay. So 1.
And up. Good, that was good.
And then 1 with my feet flat.
Yes. Not flat.
Oh,
That's,
sorry.
well,
I had a flat foot.
flat but not flat.
Flat but not
Don't
flat.
have it so
Okay.
flat that it's flat.
Okay, so toes up.
Just because that activates, by trying to keep the toe with the sole pointed inwards, that activates that one we
Okay.
isolated right there,
Right.
and it also gets a hold onto this anterior tibialis that we were isolating before. Try and have your hands in front of you. You don't have to hold the ball, it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
You been working out?
No. I know a guy.
Good stuff. Good stuff. That was 5. We'll just do 10. Eight. The form is good. I have no issues with the form. And 10. Good. Now feel free to step away. You can just let that ball fall down. That marks the end of this particular session. Stay classy.